Hello, this is Reverend Dr. Anthusa Helena, owner, developer, and founder of Sollite. That's SOLLITE.com. Sollite is about healing and conscious awakening, utilizing integrative medicine, a holistic medical approach. I am both nationally certified and state licensed as a mental health counselor and massage therapist, specializing also in spiritual psychology, energy psychology, and positive psychology, with a doctorate of divinity in these specialized areas. Today I'm doing a brief introductory overview of Sollite. What it offers are sessions, programs, and free gifts. So I'm going to review the private sessions and the basis of Sollite Integrative Medicine in a more lengthy fashion. As far as the programs, I will be briefer in those areas of explanation and introduction because I plan to do longer videos on the program topics in the next several months, taking off the month of December due to the holidays and festivities and the busyness that most people seem to have going on in their lives, including myself, during the holiday times. So here we go, starting off with private sessions. Working to bring on the screen, there we go. Utilizing technology, a new program for the first time for maybe those of you that were on Facebook Live about an hour ago. I realized that you weren't hearing me when I brought up a graphic. So another attempt. Hopefully this time it will successfully work. Excuse me while I actually read what the description of private sessions are for you. With 43 years of professional experience, I have facilitated thousands of private clients, groups, have given lectures and led workshops and trained professionals in the field of integrative medicine. In my private sessions, traditional cognitive behavioral mainstream psychology is combined with heart and soul energy psychology and positive psychology in the style of counseling known as Sollite. During this transformational process, blocked, stuck energies, suppressed or repressed through our conditioned patterns, limited core beliefs, and or past traumatic events are lifted to the surface to be cleared energetically. Finally, new ways of thinking are reprogrammed by rewiring the brain, giving space to create the life you deserve and desire. There are reasons why problems persist in your life. The biggest obstacle is the fact that 90% of what limits you, you are not consciously aware of the patterns and forces that originally caused it. Using Sollite Integrative Medicine techniques, you will be cleared of these underlying causes at core levels of your cellular memory and subconscious mind. Over the many years of my counseling and healing work, I have found that it is challenging and nearly impossible for people to clear themselves completely or to experience the rate of spiritual growth they would like. I include myself as one of those people, as I've gotten a lot of help from my teachers and mentors. The sources of some of these issues are so difficult to find, let alone clear on your own, as I just stated. It is good to get help when you need it. We will explore together these issues that have kept you from moving forward in your life and create a customized personal plan for you. Cooperatively, we work at levels that are a quantum leap beyond conventional talk therapy and conventional psychological techniques. This integrative approach combines the best of both medicine and spirituality to ensure that you are doing everything possible for your most desired outcome, for optimal health and spiritual progression. My work is not about fixing. It is about reminding you to remember who you truly are, and in that way, catalyzing and guiding you to the place where life becomes self-healing. By evading self-analysis, people go on being robots, conditioned by their environment and their core limited beliefs. True self-inquiry is the greatest art of progress, healing, and avenue for conscious awakening and/or spiritual progress and evolution. Now let's move on to the next slide. Thank you for being patient. Sollite Integrative Medicine, like I said, is for healing and conscious awakening. Sollite is a holistic medical approach blending various healing arts with integrative medical techniques. This combination culminates in discovering how the use of consciousness results in healing and conscious awakening and/or spiritual progression. Sollite assists in releasing core underlying long-term patterns to bring about freedom from pain and suffering through utilizing therapeutic applications of consciousness, modalities which affect the physical, mental, emotional, energetic, and spiritual levels of your being to bring about liberation, empowerment, peace, joy, and well-being. Medical journals acknowledge that Spirituality is an integral dimension of human beings and has been recognized as a critical factor in the health and well-being of yourself and your patients. Integrative medicine involves treating a person as a whole, not as segmented symptomatic parts. Conventional medicine works with the outer expression of a disorder to evaluate and protect your physical body. However, in most cases, this outer care misses the underlying factors anchoring disease in place. Spiritual healing addresses the inner dimension of illness. Healing can occur when one identifies and transforms both the inner and outer dimensions of illness together to bring about complete, balanced, integrated health. Consciously bridging the gap between medicine and spirituality and acknowledging that a holistic medical approach proves the importance that consciousness needs to be a part of the equation to assist ourselves, our friends and family, our clients, and humanity as a whole. The greatest discovery you can ever have is the remembrance of the truth of who you really are. This is your birthright and purpose for being here. It is the promised gift that brings you into unity, love, peace, compassion, and fulfillment of life. Not only does it heal yourself of the traps of illusion, it affects the entire world. For wherever you go, your brilliance shines brightly, and it precedes you by raising the frequency and vibration of everything anywhere you go. We are all on this path together and are here to help each other along the way. This is my commitment to you. This is why we are here, why I'm here, and I'm committed to this process in helping myself and assisting you and others as well. Okay, again, moving on. There you go. Whoops, now I lost that one. Oh, it's back. Okay. Thank you. Excuse me again. A little drink of water. Again, this is going to be explained much more briefly because I am going to do longer, hopefully, after this experience, videos of explaining more in depth about these specialty programs. They are the shorter programs that I offer online in my online trainings from my website. So if you're interested before the videos come out, you can log on to the website, like I said, www.sollite, SOLLITE.com, and read through it yourself. Life Mastery First. It is a 2-month-long program. Life Mastery is designed to lead you through a self-discovery process. This is channeled information from Archangel Michael. As he has stated in the workbook and book that is offered, we all come here with a specific mission, but most of us become so shaped and distorted by the influence and conditioning of others, such as family, culture, authority figures, our environment, situations, that most of us lose sight of who we are and why we are here. This life-changing program helps you reclaim your authentic self and realize your soul purpose and divine destiny. Next, Integrative Healing is a month-long program, which again is one of the purposes of integrative medicine and conscious awakening through Sollite. The next two programs are basically also an introductory of the longer 6-month practitioner training program that I will be discussing in the next slide. 1-month program, Integrative Healing. The goal is to help you refine your subtle perception abilities and develop energy healing specialties to increase your understanding of how subtle energies affect every aspect of your day-to-day life, holding you in limitation. The degree to which the human energy field is clear, energized, and in balance is the degree a person's life is healthy and fulfilling. And the next remaining 1-month program, Conscious Awakening. Again, it's an introduction to the longer practitioner 6-month training program. Conscious Awakening. Awareness is curative. Higher states of consciousness is key. During this transformational process, the underlying stuck energies, suppressed or repressed in the unconscious and subconscious mind through conditioned patterns and habits, are identified and cleared. New ways of thinking are reprogrammed in the subconscious mind, the cellular memory structures, and DNA to manifest the life you deserve and desire. Using therapeutic applications of consciousness, you activate your soul plan and experience your individuated, authentic, divine expression through conscious awakening. Again, this is more of an introductory 1-month program. And lastly, yay, it's getting a little easier. Practitioner training program. Of course, this is really the deep in my soul plan and my heart to create a legacy of people who resonate with what I have to offer and train practitioners to carry on the work that I've been doing for 43 years. I have been trained by all medical physicians and have mentored through them in apprenticeship programs and became certified to not only take the program and be certified in these areas of expertise, but to also then I was certified to train others. And all the medical doctors that I have studied with are world renowned in these subject topic areas. It has been set up to go in sequential order so that you are discovering and following step by step and building upon that to get to the final area of understanding the healing and awakening process. Each subject I'm explaining below in order of sequence, we stay with for an entire month to learn all the foundational information we need to learn, but also to practice and experience and get those techniques and abilities and skills so that you can not only offer them to others, but also as you individually go through each of these areas yourself, you understand the progression and self-discovery process already because you've been guided through it and experienced it through my assistance. And then you're also more better off prepared to guide your clients or another person. You'll understand through your own experience possibly some of the detours or the pitfalls that might perhaps happen as you go through your own journey of doing this 6-month training. And again, this is briefly going to be explained today, but on January 7th at 7 p.m. 2020, I will be doing a much longer video just on this particular integrative medicine practitioner training program. So do look forward to that. I will be sending out personal invites through setting up a Facebook event page so you can RSVP when you see that coming out, and then you'll be being sent a personalized link on where to come on to be a part of this program. But no worries, it will be recorded. You would be best, though, to still RSVP. And you'll be updating that as we move on, especially if you get on my Sollite and Thusa Helena Facebook page and give it a like as soon as possible. You'll definitely not miss out on it. Okay, briefly, moving on. Integrative medicine combines the best of the worlds of medicine and spirituality to ensure the highest potential for the most desirable outcome for health and wellness by treating the person as a whole, not as segmented symptomatic parts, which I stated before. The first month we work on color and light therapy, which is the foundational structure of the whole program. It's actually what we're made up of. We're energetic beings, and we all have different hues, different shades of different varieties of color and light. The hue, the part of the man. Second month is awareness in the brain, and this is specific neurological information of how the brain functions and the mechanisms in our brain that keep us in limitations or in core belief and habitual patterns. And also if you've had any kind of trauma, which most of us have in some sort of way in the past, the area of the brain that stores the traumatic events as well. This actually was developed by me during my internship in my master's degree program, and I was actually supervised by the neurological, psychological head of the department of the university that I went to. And a case study actually was made up with this as I was going through my internship program. And as well, then it was written up in medical journals by the neurological psychiatrist that was leading me through the internship program. So it's factual, it's very well based, and it was then, like I said, medically written up in a journal. The next month-long program is cranial sacral therapy. We're working on the physical level here. I actually worked for Dr. Upledger, who was the founder, one of the founders of cranial sacral therapy. I worked in his head trauma and spinal cord rehabilitation center for 11 years. I was a trained teacher who trained others as I worked there for him. And a lot of massage therapists are interested in this specific part of the practitioner training program. But what they haven't realized is that the ability to do this remotely and energetically, which I started to do way back in 1992, it's not something that you're taught and trained when you actually just go through the conventional way of doing the hands-on therapy. I've had clients for a long time that were in-person people, and then they moved away, and I did it remotely, energetically for them, and through their validation, not necessarily my own, they have all said that they found it more powerful and profound and more effective being done energetically than in person. Now, I know that's hard to believe for those of us that are used to laying on of hands and touching people, but this is one of the abilities that I focus on in all these areas to train you in that 6-month program. That remembering we're energy beings, so all this is possible to be done remote, long distance, and in some of the other areas, that's what their specialty is, like medical qigong, which is the next one. But anyway, yes, cranial sacral therapy, physical level. That's what we'll be training for in the 3rd month. This is important because all the information from the brain travels down through our spinal column, through our nervous system and our endocrine system, giving messages to all parts of our body. So this is specifically, ideally, extremely important. So medical qigong is the next month long, and we're on the 4th month now. It's energetic level. In traditional Chinese medicine, those of you that study or have gone to practitioners of traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, know that there are 4 basic elements that they work with. Again, acupuncture is what we're most relatively common known for all of us. The second one would be the Chinese herbs. Many of you have done that as well. The third aspect is the body work now in Chinese medicine. There are 2 different fields, the Chinese and the Japanese, and they do their body work a bit different. Some of the same, but they add different qualities than those of us that may be living or trained in the, let's say, North America, because I know Germany also has different aspects of the types of body work that they offer, as well as Thailand. Okay, so the 4th level is energetic, that's what I am, a therapist of medical qigong, which is working on the energetic level. And we'll go into more depth again for those of you interested in the practitioner training program. The next month-long program is Heart and Soul Healing. We're working here on the soul level. Now, in order to get to the soul level, we go through the layers of the heart to touch the soul. And so that's what we'll be learning in that month. And then the final month, the combination of the 6-month training program is spiritual medicine, working on the spiritual level. Now, I want to just add here that my doctorate in divinity, I did my dissertation on comparative religions, but on the metaphysical portion of those religious structures. So we're looking more on the ancient and metaphysical and the occult areas, which are known as the spiritual levels of these various religious structures. We're talking that I've studied and still study, and am in the process of with yoga, with the Kabbalah in Judaism, and with Sufism, with the Islamic structure, as well as Christianity. There is, for some of you that might not know, a metaphysical aspect of Christianity. And in all of these areas, I went to universities and got degrees in these aspects of spirituality, spiritual medicine. And then I developed a combination of putting them together to assist you in this final aspect of the 6-month program. Again, that's where my doctorate in divinity lies. So one more and we'll be finished up for the day for this video. Again, working to get to know technology, our friends, that's for sure. Hold on. You might notice I might be a little bit older than some of you youngsters, and I didn't grow up with technology, so I'm just very grateful and thankful that you bear with me, and I do realize it is a wonderful tool. So, free offers. Go to www.sollite.com, download your free copy of Tools for Conscious Awakening. It is a 1-page PDF, very short, very simple. First portion has several list of affirmations that will change your belief systems and change your life, both inner and outer, even if you only incorporate one of them in your daily life, or take as long as you want and go through all 5 or 6 that are listed at your leisure. The second portion is a very short meditation that when you repeat it will take you into journeys of traveling and coming into the world, what we call of imagination, that helps us evolve and spiritually progress. Now, those of you that already meditate, you know that if you meditate longer, you have maybe deeper experience. But, you know, I was one of those that started off with 5 minutes a day and then progressed to longer periods of time, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, and even longer sometimes, because once you get in there inside, sometimes you don't want to stop. And but what I do want to say, that those that maybe aren't accustomed to meditating, even if you just did 1 minute a day of repeating this this chant, so to speak, process, it will ingrain within you really quickly. So when you're in some sort of a stressful situation, you'll have already the transformation and the engagement within you that immediately, if you would just repeat this phrase, because you've done it, 1 minute a day or 5 minutes a day for, a week or a month. 21 days is usually the best. In psychology, that's what they say. So no worries if you're not a meditator that likes to sit for long periods of time. It's going to become part of you. So I ask you, if you're interested and resonate with anything that I've said or portions that I've said, at least go get your free gift, get your downloaded free copy. It's on the home page, but it's also repeated at the bottom of the link of every other page as well. There's also a free complimentary 20-minute discovery call, but there is a limit to that. First, there's only one-time offer, and secondly, it's only given to people to schedule that are interested in discussing more or having more questions answered about any one of the programs or that I offer, specifically, especially the practitioner training program, because that's a long commitment, meaning 6 months. Okay, I think we're done for today, and I thank you very much for being patient with me. I also want to wish you all a very happy holiday season, Thanksgiving first and then Christmas. Remember that there are people out there that maybe might not be as abundant as you are, whether that shows up as having friends and family or financial situations. So be generous and kind, even if you're just giving someone a smile. You have no idea what their life is like. So kindness, even with a smile, can uplift and change a person's day and spirit. So I know it's also a busy time, so just remember, be grateful, thankful, kind, and enjoy. Have a safe holiday. And I wish you all the best from my heart to yours. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm very grateful that you took the time out of this busy holiday season to either be here listening to me live right now or to take time to listen to the recording after the fact. I know we all have busy lives, but this is definitely my passion. It's my divine soul's plan, and I'm grateful to connect with those that actually resonate with what I have to offer. Have a very blessed day. Thank you again. Be well.